I'm just gonna sit down because I'm gonna lose my shit. People that live in Ohio, listen up. DeWine and his cronies have really been on their grind trying to go against this whole Gigglebush passing. So, we're allowed to grow certain crops at home, which is great. It's what we've been fighting for. Awesome. They want you to register it now, which I feel is a lot more governmental overreach. But they say because it's so dangerous that we have to be vigilant and that people can start criminal enterprises with it. Well, first off, if you don't understand how this stuff works, a plant needs sunlight and water, which means it's full, like 80% of water, which means it will not burn. There's nothing you can do with it while it is growing in that process, and in the veg process, there's nothing in it at all. It's literally it's safer than an aloe vera plant at that point, and we can grow those too. You can't do nothing with it, okay? There's a process. You have to cut it, dry it. There's things that has to be done before that psychoactive effect takes hold. So, but I want to stop before we get any further there. I look it up, Googleable fact. Ohio and West Virginia, I can have up to 100 gallons of moonshine, and I can manufacture that at home. I can make a still, and I can make it at home in the comfort of my garage, wherever, which means that I could put my homeowner's insurance and my neighbor's homeowner's insurance to the test if things go wrong. Like, that's flammable. I can use it as paint thinner. You can use it as hand sanitizer, and it'll kill 99.9% of bacteria. Some of this shit, the way they make it. So, if you're a drinker, that's on you. No hate here. I'm simply just pointing out facts. I can grow a field of cactuses or cacti, whatever the hell the multiple of cactus is. I can grow a crap load of them, which would be far more dangerous. My kids could get in touch with that, and that would hurt them. My pets could get into it. My neighbor's pets could get into it. Like, that would cause a problem. I could grow different types of poison ivy or something. That would be an issue. This one particular crop, it just simply needs some nutrients, which those nutrients are not acidic. They can't hurt your animals or anything else. They're all natural. They're organic. So I'm struggling to find out, because again, you can't just pluck things off of it and then go do something with it. No. It has to be flushed, and it has to be dried, and it has to be cured. Like, there are steps here. You can't just pluck something off, go and try to eat it and something happen. That's not how this works. You need decarboxylation. You can't even make those special hippie calorie brownies or any type of delicious treats unless it gets put into an oven, and there's degrees and temperatures for certain lengths of time to decarboxylate it. Then you can go make your delicious treats. Like, there's a process. Therefore, that plant itself does nothing. So I need to understand. Someone who is smarter than me in the comments, please tell me how one is more harmful than the other, because the one has been known to ruin lives, has been known to hurt people. You can go blind if your steels aren't clean enough, like the old school shit. Like, it can hurt you. Not to mention the amount of freaking fatalities that have come around it. Not to mention when Prohibition happened, look how many people lost their lives over just that. How many people are out here hurting each other over freaking Gigglebush? It ain't happening. It's just not happening. That's not what the cartels are running, okay? It's not. And to say you're talking about criminal enterprise, that's not going to happen either, because unless you have enough, and I mean enough, that you can open up a store for it, which, by the way, when you go into these stores that in like half of the country that's legal now, there's nutrition facts on the back of it. There's lab results and stuff. Like, there's like people that are smart in white coats that say, hey, this is safe. Like, you can't... No one is hustling that. They're hustling the harder stuff nowadays. That's just the reality of the situation. So I don't know if DeWine's people are just watching too many movies or what, but they've got their shit all wrong. And for them to talk like they ask like people who do this stuff professionally, people at home are not getting the same results, okay? Joe shit the rag man at his house that's got one or two underneath a freaking little halogen light, a little LED light, is not getting the same results as someone who works for a big company or corporation or medicinal shop that's doing it. Like, these guys have all the latest tech. They've got this stuff dialed in. Joe Schmo that has some out in his garden it's not the same. So please explain to me how one is more dangerous than the other, because again, they encourage me to grow, to manufacture hundreds of gallons of moonshine, and that's no problem. I could actually potentially burn my whole house down, but hey, I guess I probably shouldn't have grown that plant. Unbelievable.